Every single day in the morning, I have to go to school. My parents have to go to work. And basically everyone in the world has something that they need to get done that they hate. Truth be told, each one of us actually probably hate the things that we're doing right now. I probably hate the place I'm going to, right? I probably hate the subjects that I learn. Your parents probably hate the work they do. No one is 100% happy. It's really, really difficult when you hear all these entrepreneurs, when you hear all these people online talking about finding genuine happiness, finding what you love to do. I feel like you must be realizing, hey, what if I actually don't love what I do? What if I just hate it? What if I have to do it? What if every single day I have to go back to that thing and I have to do it again and again and again? How do I get happiness out of that? How do I finish it? How do I just get it done? Today, I'm not going to waste your time. I have literally 4 simple points that I've summarized that helped me get through this period of studying. I literally have to do all these exams that I don't want to do. And you might be thinking, hey, that's not the worst thing that could possibly happen. Sure, it's not. But I think the principles that I'm about to tell you are the most basic and the most fundamental that you can implement to every part of your life. Point number 1, I think it's super, super important. Mark Twain said this a while ago. He said that if you have to eat the frog in the morning, eat it first. Then you could go on living your life, acting as if nothing worse is going to happen in your life. So what does eat the frog mean? Literally means the most disgusting thing, right? If you think about all the tasks you need to do in one day, for example, there would be go to the gym, talk to your friends, socialize, eat dinner with the family, then your work, right? If these are the 4 things that you need to do in your day, the frog would be the work. And what you want to do is literally get onto the work first thing in the morning as fast as you can to prioritize that thing so you don't have to think about it any other time. All right, you might be thinking, right, that's pretty hard. How do I do that? I actually can't get myself up and running in the morning at 7 a.m. and try to do all my work. All right, that's simple. Let's go on to point number 2. This is super, super crucial. All the time, we think of something as a whole, right? We think of apple as a whole apple. We think about a ball as a whole ball. But what we don't realize is that the apple is made out of many little pieces of fiber or something like that, right? The ball is made out of so many pieces of cotton or cloth, whatever balls are made out of. And these little pieces combine to make that whole thing. When we can dissect, when we can use the magnifying glass and we can zoom in on the things, on the details that actually make the task that you are trying to do, it makes doing it so much easier. It's like walking a ladder, going up a ladder. You go one rung by one rung by one rung, right? You can't just levitate and go up to the very top all at once. So what you want to do is, for example, you might want to do some terrible work that you want to get done. The first thing is just to wake up in the morning. How easy is that? Literally every single one of us wakes up in the morning. What's the second thing you need to do? Literally pull the blankets off yourself so you can rise up. If you think about it this way, it's actually not that hard to get to the work. What's the next thing you need to do? Put on your slippers, go to the bathroom, clean yourself up, brush your teeth, have a shower, get ready, make breakfast, then you can walk to your study. If we dissect each one of these tasks one by one, you could go make breakfast, couldn't you? You could sit down at the table, couldn't you? You could go eat the breakfast, couldn't you? And these little things, once you do it step by step, once you set a goal to yourself, whereas the goal is not just to finish the task of the day, that's super hard, I can't do that. But what I set a goal to myself is literally just to brush my teeth before I go to the study. It's that simple. Number 3, oftentimes I feel like many of us think that's so much of a burden, right? Even if we put on the magnifying glass, that's so much of a burden. We have such a time pressure to get our work done. How do we do work in that scenario? How do we work under the pressure? What I found out is a great way to tackle this issue is to talk to people. You might think this is some generic kind of bullshit, right? Well, no, this is not. This is quite scientifically proven. You see, it's a great thing to try to like dispatch the burden on your back. You might be the only person you're thinking that's carrying this like heavy backpack, right? But then if you talk to someone, you know, you can lighten the load a little bit. Then if you talk to another person, you can lighten the load a little bit more. What I like to do when I have absolutely no motivation is call up one of my closest friends or talk to my family about it. Because they are the genuine people who would give you all the time in the world. They are the people who would support you through anything. And knowing that they would support you no matter what, no matter if you fail, if you succeed, or if you don't do anything at all, that's a really, really powerful thing. And knowing you have something to fall back upon, knowing that at least there's people around you that can support you unconditionally, that is so, so powerful. Do you genuinely just putting your foot down saying, hey, I actually want to get the work done, because the pressure is relieved from your back. That's when you can genuinely think straight and be like, yo, I want to get it done. It's not that hard now. Point number 4. Last, it's the best one. I think you must reward yourself for doing some kind of tough work. It might be something like bad, you know, we're giving ourselves like bad dopamine, we're giving ourselves like sugar levels, whatever. It is whatever. According to Atomic Habits by James Clear, the most important thing is to reward yourself. So that's exactly what I'm going to tell you, and that's exactly what I do. And I don't care if it's bad or not, because I get my work done. Right, so each morning I actually wake up, do like 2 hours full of practice exams, and what I do afterwards, I watch YouTube. You could do that as well. People might say I'm like not focusing, I'm not doing well, you know, I just watch 30 minutes of YouTube. The thing is, you know, you give yourself something to look forward to. When you have nothing in your life that you can look forward to, there is no reason that you should sit down and do the work right now. That is as simple as that. So if you want to do the work right now, and if you think that something at the end of the day is going to motivate you, put that thing, no matter what it is, no matter how lame it might be, put that thing. Because you need to get this done first, right? At the end of the day, despite how bad that thing could be, you know, like whatever, like eat like 10 pounds of sugar, sure, do it, right? Because you get your work done first. You get the thing you hate out of the way so you can enjoy the thing you like. That's how the world works. I hope I didn't waste your time. That's a very, very quick summary of how to do the things you hate. And that's how I do it. Love you so much. Bye-bye.